Hey y'all, it's the Calming Corner Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Welcome. I know I'm running behind. I had to put it together though. So welcome in, guys. I know it's late. Y'all don't catch it until tomorrow. Cool. Coming right here. Trying to get situated. Hey, Tuesday night, baby. Hey y'all, running behind. Hey, Bree. What's up? Sorry I'm late. I had to get dinner and stuff together. I just had a lot going on, and I was like, let me make sure I get everything situated before we get in here. So I hope you're doing good tonight. How was your night, this evening? What you do today? We gotta get into a real shit, y'all, for real. No one should have I had come here tonight, the day before. Y'all see, I'm doing better. I'm doing better, guys. I'm getting y'all messages, and I said, what better way than to go live and do it? And honestly, seriously, guys, this is a real pivotal time. So let's get into it. I hope y'all doing good. I had to get me a little cocktail, a little something. I'll give y'all a second to get in here. I see y'all. Welcome. What's going on? You said Gemini sun, Cancer moon, Cancer rising. So you just had a solar return. Happy belated birthday. I'm glad you in here. Thank you. That's what's up. And welcome. So this one was pivotal. Y'all know first welcome. I'm gonna wait a few more seconds and let y'all come on in because I see more and more coming in. I'm glad y'all in here too. So we are in Leo season. Can y'all believe that August about to be over with just as fast? I don't know what they doing to the time. It's crazy. So I wanted to make sure that I came and I made sure that I gave you guys a message for all zodiac signs tonight. And the reason why I wanted to come up here is because we have moons, like each month, of course, and all are important. But this particular one it's a solar eclipse, guys, in the zodiac sign of Leo. Okay. So first, let me say happy solar return to all my Leos. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. The heart of the lion. The heart of the lion, right? We got King Nipsey this week. His birthday is on the 15th. That's the heart of the lion. So that shows you about true Leo energy, right? We got Barack Obama. We got Whitney Houston, baby. Yes. 908. I mean 809. I'm sorry, because my grandmama 908. That's how I'm a numbers person. So welcome in, guys. I'm Erica, your favorite Astro homegirl. So I always got to tell y'all welcome back for all of y'all that have been riding with me. And welcome to all of you guys who are new here, okay? So we here to talk about tomorrow, like I was saying, because for y'all that's coming in, welcome y'all coming in, welcome. So tomorrow, lunar eclipse, total solar eclipse in Leo, guys. The zodiac sign of Leo, as well as a new moon. Okay, so it's this particular total solar eclipse in Leo, guys. It's not just another new moon. This one is a real reset, and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna talk about the astro weather first, and then we're gonna get into what it means historically, astrologically, because the reason why, and this is another thing, and shift in my spirit, and even watching the current transit, we're gonna just briefly talk about your president, Donald J. Trump, and we're gonna also talk really briefly about King Charles. I got readings coming for them. Today was supposed to be Political Tuesday, guys, but my heart was in the right place. It didn't work that way because from my Housewives Live, I ended up getting a copyright. I put it in the community post. So I know y'all probably like, well, how this one got this views and it didn't? Well, I didn't get any issues, but it's just that NBC Universal, they serious about their stuff. Okay. So I just had to remove certain clips, but it didn't take away from the reading. The reading is really good. So if y'all haven't got a chance, get up there and watch it because it really tripped me out that we did the reunion reading right before the reunion. So y'all make sure I'm gonna put the timestamps in now. I didn't get a chance yet. So don't be mad at me, y'all. I'm gonna make sure, like by the time y'all wake up, I'll have it in the Housewives reading. But go to Portia's end, very profound. I'm gonna have to probably pull the clip and then we'll go to it, okay? But King Charles, because Donald Trump is a Leo rising, we're gonna get into it, and also the king, and we'll get into that because that was pretty fascinating what I learned even with his chart today. So we're gonna talk about it. So let's start, y'all. And I'm happy that all of y'all in here. Welcome again. So guys, this eclipse, guys, has already been activated. Okay, it's already been in motion. The Leo Aquarius, the nodal axis, and the bending of the nodes already has been in place since Cancer season. And remember, Cancer was in retrograde at the time, in a certain portion of it. So that played a part in a key activation leading into this eclipse right here. All right. So we dealing with real big changes ahead in the world overall. And I just wanted to make sure that I came live because I want to be a part of history when we talk about it. And y'all see these next, I would say, week ahead, the next 2 weeks, the next 6 weeks, guys, and within the next 6 months. Okay. Because any of like that eclipse energy and the moon affects you within that time frame. Okay. So in this energy overall for all of y'all, with this is a huge shift. So it's asking you guys, who am I becoming, and what version of myself can no longer come with me? What are you guys letting go to ascend to what's for you? Okay, this is the energy. What are you gonna create? What are you letting go to create? Okay, so let me just talk about the sun, the moon, Mercury, and Jupiter, guys, all in Leo right now. So it's a huge Leo energy, okay? Remember, Leo, the zodiac sign, themes of identity, courage, guys, creativity, visibility, leadership, children. It's about joy, confidence, and the heart, right? The heart. But there's a twist to this energy, right? In this particular transit we in, the South Node is in Leo, guys. So when the Leo energy is normally saying, I'm here, look at me, I'm the drama baby, I'm up in here. The South Node is asking you guys, why do you need to look? Like, it's like, what's going on, right? So are you guys going to be expressing yourself because it's genuinely who you are in this transit, or have you been just here for the applause, performing a little bit, Leo, performing the energy, the stars, drama, gossip? So we about to see a lot happen in this shift, okay? Um, It's going to be asking you guys again, are you expressing yourself because it's genuinely who you are? Okay, especially with that Aquarius energy in the axis, right? In the true node right now. So if you guys have just been kind of, here for validation or anything of acceptance, this is about keeping your confidence. Leo, remember when they was on the Wizard of Oz, they was going, he was, which one was he going about? Courage. A heart, I think I remember, but keeping confidence, guys, and releasing the performance energy, okay? So the new moon begins something new, remember that? And the eclipse is about accelerating it and taking things to a turning point, okay? This eclipse occurs near, like I said, with the south node, it's requiring a true ending for you guys, something that you gotta release, something that is more authentic to you, that can really take place. A old identity, outdated dream, okay, a need for recognition, a relationship dynamic, okay, pride, the fear of embarrassment, worried about what other mofos think, right? And it's the idea of, your thought process and who you were supposed to become. Well, now it's time for you guys to become, okay? So, and this is the energy for y'all as a collective. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What are you guys willing to stop performing so you can finally start living? Okay, you can't build your next chapter while you auditioning for the next one. Remember, Leo was on the stage. Leo was here to perform, right? So, guys, let's talk Astro. The sky is putting on a show, and astrologically, and it's just really fascinating. It's really blowing my mind. Okay, the eclipse new moon, it occurs at 20 degrees in Leo. Okay, this new moon does, right? But with the new moon exact around maybe it's a 1:36. It just depends on where you are in the world, okay? But Eastern time tomorrow, 1:36 p.m. Okay, so it will peak at the Perseid, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, so I'm gonna spell it. It's the Perseid. I'm sorry, Perseid, the Perseid meteor shower. And listen, it's one of the most famous meteor showers of this year, okay? And it's several planets are going to be visible. So I got my telescope. I'm going to see if I can get out there. I usually try to post a picture of y'all of the energy, but do not go out there during that eclipse. That's not it. We're getting to that point, okay? We're going to talk about it. But right now, I want to talk about that meteor shower because it is a famous shower. And with those planets being visible, it's going to be a very much broader morning sky y'all going to see happen, okay? And it's creating what has been, it's like the planetary parade is what it's going to be like, okay? The sun will disappear and the moon is beginning again. Remember that. So the meteors will be like literally streaking the sky, right? Now, let's talk ancient astrology. And I want to say this too. Um, Ancient astrologers, they didn't look at the solar eclipses the way modern and how we do astrology because it's different ways, right? It's so many different ways. You have Vedic, you got Western tropical, whole sign house, right? Me, I look at it from the whole sign house, Western tropical, because you start to look at it's like the astrological traits of the experience of looking at people and how they are within the whole sign houses, and it tells a real fascinating story, right? So let's talk ancient astrology real quick. It is, they, like I said, they didn't look at it that way. And basically the sun they looked at as the king. And the sun is what? Leo. So that's why we are definitely looking across the pond at the Leo house because the spotlight is on them. Jupiter is now in Leo. Leo is celebrities. Leo is your world leaders. kings. It's in an eclipse. So we about to see a fall of a ruler. We're about to see the fall of a king in some form. Okay. So in the ancient times, they started to understand, hey, the sun about to cross the moon. The moon is the mother. So they say the moon is the queen and the sun was the king. And that's when they knew when them things cross their life, some shit about to jump off, y'all. Something bad. Somebody about to get sick. Somebody about to get fucked up. And so one of the they noticed one of the Henrys passed. And they said, uh-oh. So then another time came again, and they noticed someone had a huge like downfall, right? And then another time one came, they lost 3 kings at one time. And it's a lot of Henrys. So they lost about 3 of them in a row. And they said, you know what? This shit is not nothing to play with. It's an eclipse coming. So it's interesting when you think about Donald Trump. I want to talk about it. So let me pull his chart up so y'all can see it. And I mean, he's had a lot of, I don't even think hold on, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, I hope I went live on YouTube. I hope I am. OMG. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, I'm just making sure. All right, so let me pull it up so you guys can see. Mm-hmm. All right. Real is getting interesting. So let's talk Trump. Here we go. I want to go to this one though. All right, let's pull it up. I pull it up on this site. They have it on a few different ones. So let's talk about him. And I'm gonna pull his chart up. Okay, can y'all see it? I hope y'all can. Second. So, all right. So your Trump, your president, guys. I want y'all to see this. He is a Gemini sun. Birthday. He just literally had a solar return. Okay, so he literally activated in a whole new season, right? Not even 60 days. Okay. So he is, of course, a Gemini in the 10th house. But let's just talk about him being a Gemini sun. But the signature is the hair. And he's the Leo rising, guys. Okay. With Mars also in late Leo. But this eclipse is at 20 degrees, but Trump's natal, with Leo rising ascendant is at 29 degrees. Okay. That's approximately 29 Leo ascendant, guys. 29 is the ending, it's the extreme degree. When you see people with certain personalities and situations, when you see that 29, you know it's something there, right? But we're talking eclipse. Eclipses are when you what? Eclipse to the heavens. So ascension, his rising sign. All right. Your president, J.D. Vance, is also a Leo rising. Okay. But his chart speaks to a prince in waiting. So something deep is about to play out. So the interesting thing is look at that 12th house. And when I did the Monday live and I pulled a reading on him a few weeks ago, the card, the astrological card, guys, that came out was 12th house. Surrender. This is the last house. Okay. Home is 4th house, where his Sagittarius moon is. Ain't that interesting? And that's why he rubbed people the wrong way. Okay. Because Sagittarius, they blunt. They don't give a damn. They gonna say what they gotta say. You better believe that, Jack. So, look, Nene leaks. Period. That's how they do it. Um, so let me just say with Trump, the South Node is in Leo, the eclipse is here. That's your beginning. That's your karmic energy where you started, your starting point. And when you look at it, it's not good. So it's something to look at for him, right? It's about losing power. That's deep. And Pluto is also in Leo. Let me look. Wow. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. And Mars, action. His whole chart is literally on fire. And his ascendant is also the um on the Sirius star, the fixed star. So remember Leo energy too in this time frame. Let me pull it up because I want to tell y'all about it too real quick. With the ancient, because I'm gonna go right into King Charles. Let's see. He probably finna really go aggressive. But did y'all see today on the news where they said that he switched locations? So this chart is totally activated in regards to that's what I was trying to get to on the I'm looking at my notes for as far as like us being in war right now. Um Sirius represents that. And the last time when it was placed, that's when we saw the attempt on his life. Okay. His health also with Virgo touching the ascendant is not good. They're hiding the health energy and it's not being truthful in a sense. Well, it's just what it is. It's not. Okay. Let me get into this. Mm-hmm. I had pulled up history because it was about the last time that this eclipse was activated. Here it is. Okay, so listen, at this time for Trump, right? It says, and let me say this real quick, y'all take note. The sun and the crown, right? Leo governs crown. Remember, public visibility, ego, and supreme authority. Another person, and then I don't know if y'all saw the Monday live. Make sure y'all go check out y'all messages. It's Wednesday is tomorrow for this week ahead. But Scorpio morning came out. Mourning. And I remember that because I think they said something about Biden. So he'll be one to watch as well. Scorpio sun. hmm So just remember, loss of light energy at that time, the ancients, they referenced it as a way where I call it Knight Templar energy, right? And don't laugh, but and Lori, she talked about it in her reading earlier, guys. So y'all go follow Lori Logan. I'm talking about excellent astrology teacher, okay? But the way that she explained it is that in the ancient times, they would put a mock king in place during this time of an eclipse, right? So they put the fake king up there because they knew that somebody was coming to take down the king, is the way she explained it. And it's magic involved. I mean, you can't make it up. Y'all hit the Google search engine, y'all won't see nothing but truth, right? But what was, interesting was that it was two things that would happen. They put him up there because they knew that it was an attempt, and if somebody did take that king out, they would be, pretty much confirmed that it was an attempt on the king's life. But then also in another instance, like a destiny swapping vibe, because what they would do is put the fake king up there and then take him out. But it was done in a sense of a sacrifice type way. We'll put him out the way because under the transit, we're going to lose a king. So we'll let him be the one to take the loss, and then it averts me. It misses me. And now I continue to reign supreme. It's interesting. So y'all just, pay attention. Okay, so that's your President Trump. Let's move on to King Charles. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull his chart now while we're talking about it. I'm gonna say something. This is truly activated for them. So I can promise you that when we get off this live, I'm gonna go straight to do Meghan and Harry's reading, but I know that one can kind of be separate. I don't know how long, but we got to do them. We got to do the king. We got to do him. We got to do Harry. We got to do William. So let's talk about King Charles III. And let me pull his chart up too while we're doing it. And welcome y'all for y'all in here. What's up? Welcome. I'm happy y'all here. Hold on. Let's pull him up. Take him down. And let's pull up King Charles' chart. Okay. Prince Charles. King, baby. Prince of Mother effing Wales. The king himself. When I tell you that this should be so fascinating to me, it blows my mind. And the accuracy of the planetary alignment, y'all, it is just fascinating to me. Hold on, let me because I pulled some energy too when they talked about his stuff. So he's a Scorpio sun, guys, a Taurus moon, and a Leo rising, right? But what's fascinating under this solar eclipse, let's look at the chart. Let me go back. Oh my God, this is crazy. Look at that Leo, first house. He is a true king. Do y'all see that? He came into the world as such. When you look at it in a whole sign house, first go at it. And let me just let y'all see something. Look at where my mouse going. Fourth house is Scorpio. That's home, Cancer. The zodiac sign of Cancer rules the fourth house. Okay. So when you're looking at that, understand that home. Remember, Cancer the crab, you go home. Also, moon, the mother. It's where you go home to rest. 12th house is surrender. The house of hospitals and jails. And do y'all see that his 12th house is in the zodiac sign of Cancer? So let's briefly rewind real quick. So Mercury was in retrograde in Cancer, guys. Less than 30 days ago, we're just coming out of the retrograde. But that retrograde was pivotal. It was pivotal. Let me explain. Mercury retrograde brings all things back in regards to the past. Depending on what sign it is what's going to be the themes of what that retrograde highlights. And in this particular time frame, this Mercury retrograde is about home, matters of the home. Okay. So that's a bad thought. Do y'all realize that Harry, red hair, Prince have been gone for about 3 years over here with us? I looked at the reading that I did for them. It was exactly 7 months ago. And I got to take the time to go back in there. But when I pulled a card, I remember it said, I said, this boy got to go home. This boy got to go home. At some point, it was the card for wands. Y'all know tarot. Wands even got the castle on. Ain't that funny as hell? The traditional card got the castle. And it's about returning home from foreign lands, right? Didn't he just return home? Mercury retrograde, past things come back around. The father has Cancer. We in Cancer. What's the odds? Okay. So y'all know with this Leo eclipse that has been activated very heavily. I want y'all to pay attention to things under the surface. We often look a lot at the headlines, but if you just look at the actions, you're gonna get your answers. So I say that to say this boy, this prince, has not seen his father or his brother in 3 years. But when this planetary shift came in, we miraculously saw him show up at home. And this is the first time that King Charles got to see those babies, and he also saw Meghan. So that's historical proof in regards to the planetary alignments. Let me take it a step further. Princess Diana, beautiful. The one and only Diana is a Cancer sun. So her energy from the heavens said, baby, you going to take your motherfucking ass home. He got the call that we don't see. And remember, everything here is all the legend in my opinion, but I'm talking about planetary alignments, and we are aligning it up. He got the call, you better get your ass on home. You better make it here. I ain't doing well. It's getting to be that time. They've been paying attention to these planetary alignments since Nostradamus. Okay? So they understand better than we do what this transit represents. Now remember, these transits are activated. Again, I'm going to say it. We can see things happen within the first week, the first 2 weeks, and even the first 6 weeks. Now, everything isn't about, unaliving, because you got to be with words here, or, passing to the heavens. We can see prominent downfalls of people. So let me give you examples. Also, remember, I want to say before I move on to that, do y'all not see that his Pluto is in Leo? In this ascension, we can't make this up. So I wanted to definitely be a part of history, and we go live and we talk about this, right? So let's talk. I don't think I never shared it. Damn. I'm gonna leave it up there just for a second while I explain. I apologize. I didn't realize it wasn't up on the stage for y'all. But I want y'all to look at his first house. So before I let's talk about historically, because I want y'all to, fact check, because I'm all about it, right? That Aquarius eclipse that came in at the top, right, y'all? That was real, real, real deep. And Chris Brennan did a from the astrology podcast. Shout out to him. He did a segment and he talked about ancient astrology. He also talked about, the pillars, the prominent people that we lose at this time, right? Or they have huge downfalls. And he said it was fascinating for us to be able to see in the year of 2026 what happened on that eclipse that was proven history even from ancient history years ago, right? So I don't know if y'all noticed, but on that eclipse, on the day of that eclipse, Jesse Jackson ascended to the heavens on the day of the eclipse. That was huge with heavy Saturnian Capricorn energy in place. Okay, because when he got almost, remember, I think his chart was like 29 degrees. So that was as high as he was going to reach. So he almost was president in the planetary shift when he almost reached the goal. And then when Obama came in office, he got to witness the shift. Y'all see how that worked, how the planetary alignment works? So in real time, he shifted. That was somebody who done been through the trenches with this shit, right? So also another fascinating fact that he brought that was real time proof was that Prince Andrew, a true royal of the royal house, not only was his birthday on the day of that eclipse, guys, but he went to jail for the e-files. prominent downfall in real time. And what made me start really paying attention and understanding how fascinating these alignments are is that we lost we lost Big Rico during a Pisces eclipse. And Big Rico is a Pisces sun. I could feel it in my soul. I could feel it in my bones. Um, you can ask everybody around me. I was raising hell head, and I didn't really understand it because I've been learning it, y'all. And I said, it's Rico. I'm talking about I was motherfucking going crazy up in here. I'm talking about turning up. You hear me? Every way but loose. But I was right. I was right. But he right here. He watching over us. He got us, right? Got me, got the boys. So I just wanted to say that, it's very, very much so. So Charles, his natal Pluto is activated, and it's going to be really interesting for us to watch history ahead. I know people spoke on Mitch McConnell. That's something to also look towards in regards to health when it comes to him, and just any of the world leaders and celebrities. You guys can also see people that have, I guess, Leo risings and prominent Leo placements like Erica Kirk. Nothing necessarily negative can happen, but with Leo, you can hear more headlines. Things are going to come out. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that. And we just going to be on the watch. It's about the crown. The monarchy is on the table, guys. The legacy, the succession of it all, the power, the visibility, tradition, and modernization. And Harry, take your ass home because you're going to have to be here for your brother. Your family is your family. You can't pick your family. You only get one mama, you get one daddy, and the brothers and sisters that you're going to have. So William is about to be king. I wanted to add, he's also a Cancer sun. And Diana is a Cancer sun. Okay? And then Mercury retrograde, let y'all know that his kingship and succession is activated. So y'all know that's y'all next reading coming because we got to flip them damn cards on them. And I'm a damn sure flip one on Trump. I'll put it up there because I want it today to be political Tuesday in a sense. So we can get in front of this before y'all start to see this history happen, right? So let's get into y'all zodiac signs, okay? Because it's all about y'all. But I like to chop it up. I want to make sure I let y'all know. And I want to come live, guys, more often for transits and stuff. So we can chop it up. Because it's all about y'all, but I still we got to talk about what's really going on, okay? So let me fix the cameras because I already blessed the cards, but I'm gonna pull up what messages I had for y'all because I want to make sure that I give y'all full. Y'all can get your read. I'm gonna pull the cards right now, but I also want to give y'all your Astro message too, okay? And I'm figuring out this timestamp thing because I know y'all probably want to skip over this, but some of it don't because y'all should hear it. Y'all need to know what's going on. And y'all can come back in here because y'all gonna see some things shift. And remember, things happen in threes. Because I think after Rico was OJ, that happened. It was quite, if I can remember. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and another thing Lori spoke on was an asteroid that was present memoriam. The asteroid memoriam. She talked about it being activated, so don't be surprised even by the end of this week, if we hear something in regards to, a world leader or something like that. And it'll be a memorial soon after she spoke on that as well. Mm-hmm. I had taken a little drink because I'm going to get into it with y'all, okay? So let me get y'all cards. Can y'all make sure y'all can see them? Okay. So I'm pulling up y'all messages now. The Astro, we're gonna get into y'all cards. And I already blessed the cards too, guys. Yep, I got a few messages for y'all. Mhm. I hope y'all doing good. I'm grateful y'all here. Let's see. We about to see a change in the damn world. This is crazy to be watching this thing happen in real time, right? It's about to get deep. Um, okay. Okay, so that's the eclipse one. All right. And let me get this one. Let's get into this full body. Here we go. All right. And y'all, listen, the planetary parade, what I was speaking of is Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and the active Perseus meteor shower. Okay. So I just want y'all to remember that. And also, um, this is remember this is opening up a new year and a half, you know, eclipse cycle on that Leo Aquarius axis. So total new shift for y'all all the way around the board, okay? And if you do know your chart, just look at what is at 20 degrees, okay? Because it's real activated. Okay. Okay. Mhm. So this moon, guys, is asking y'all to drop overinflated egos, share old validation, seeking loops and shit, and stepping into your authentic self-expression. Who are you? Who are you becoming? Because it's something that you're gonna have to let go of. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. So y'all gotta think it's releasing because you got to ascend into you. Remember, it's only one king. So we about to see the rise and the fall. King Slayer is about to happen. And remember, the rise of the king, but the fall of the king is because he didn't take care of the what? Castle, the king's court. He didn't take care of his people. So we about to witness a fall and we about to see a rise in real life. So let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all relationships and stuff too. So Aries, y'all are first, baby. My beautiful Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Let me make sure I got it there. So, and I already list y'all cards. Mm-hmm. My bad. All right. Mm-hmm. About to drop my switch. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's get y'all going. My beautiful Aries. All right. So Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Beautiful Aries. Hey y'all, where's y'all here? So Aries guys, Leo season is preparing you guys for a total new chapter. All right. So Saturn could be dimming your light in some areas, but Jupiter is allowing you guys to find yourself and your voice, right? So it's for you guys, my beautiful Aries collective, sun on the horizon. So listen, guys, this season, like I was saying, it's about finding your voice. Be bold. Take pride in your creative endeavors, what you create, okay? And the solar eclipse, guys, astrologically, is reminding you of the potential that you guys hold, okay? So this energy is encouraging you to have confidence and for you guys to let your pending project shine. You know, it's a valuable period for learning how to upgrade your skills and evolve your talent. So I got a question for y'all, Aries. Oh, create without proving. Okay. Create, guys, without proving. So, new moon message. You know, your joy wants your attention again. Creativity for you guys, romance, pleasure, and the things that make you feel alive. Okay. They're calling you back. So, what would you create if you stop worrying about whether everybody understood it? You know, I want you guys to think about that. Now, the eclipse message, eclipse, it's about you guys releasing the need to prove that you special. You know you special. So you don't need an audience to validate that at all. Not to validate your fire. Y'all fire energy to here to create, to make nothing into something. That's fire energy, guys. So it's about letting outdated attention seeking patterns fall away. So that genuine, joy it's a beautiful thing. You gotta allow it to replace that. All right. So the question for you guys is, what would you do purely because it makes your heart happy? Remember, Leo is the heart of the lion. Okay. And it's funny, so you in this energy of this moon energy, you got it's about connecting with like-minded individuals, okay, Aries, and pursuing collective progress. I can't make your messages up. That is crazy. In this energy, with this new moon and even with the eclipse, collaboration, progress, guys, insight is in the energy. Spirit Aries, setting intentions for long-term stability. Okay. It's about, cultivating material abundance. I like that. It's about cultivating material abundance for you guys. Okay. Stability. All right. Prosperity, grounding is in the energy. All right. Get y'all some messages. I wanted to get these because I love this deck and I feel like it really gives you energy for this person. Like the sun, moon, and rising. Okay. I love it. Y'all need to play that number. And look what we talking about. Your heart, your inner power. 511 angel number, guys. Unlock your potential. All right, Aries, listen. Your angels, they call upon you to think of something that you are scared to do. You got to consider doing it. It's time. It's time for you guys to have confidence in parts of yourself that you feel are possibly weak. It's different for you all, right? And there's a supportive angelic energy, guys, on your side. So reflect on what you feel that you can't get because of lack of confidence, you know, asking for a raise, making a friendship closer, taking that new class. It's time for you guys to go for it. Go for it. You know, you got angel number 346, skipping steps. Details are important. You guys are moving at a faster speed than most lately. And your angels are reminding you to make sure that you aren't skipping any necessary steps. So you guys got to circle back today and within a week and in the energy period, right? Into a recent situation that make absolutely sure you didn't miss any details, paying attention to all the details, right? Or, processing that could cause an issue later. So dotting your, what they say, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, right? You guys gonna be cutting ties. You see that, y'all? Y'all gonna be getting rid of some folks, baby. Not all connections are meant to last, but some bonds, become chains, holding you back from the life you desperately live. It's time to cut the ties that no longer serve you. So in this energy, this is eclipse in the woman is about you guys, and that's what your sign is all about. Y'all the first sign in the zodiac. You show up first. So that's your messages, my beautiful Aries. Okay. Sun, moon, and rising. All right. My beautiful Taurus, you up next, guys. Let's see what's going on. My beautiful Taurus, collective sun, moon, and rising, guys. Okay. So let's talk Astro. Taurus. You guys this week and just in this energy ahead with this new moon and this eclipse tomorrow, you're experiencing a lot of self-discovery at home. This Leo season is bringing the light, the areas of your life that you need to focus on the most. Wanting you guys to really pay attention, okay, Taurus? This eclipse energy shows you that you guys are royal within your home. And you are Venus, y'all, you and Libra, y'all the only ones. So you take the lead. You guys gonna be helping family members, things of that, and proudly wearing your crown while doing it. Okay. This is also a good period for you guys to dig up some information from the past. Okay. So I want y'all to come home to yourself. Okay, Taurus? Come home to yourself. Your foundation, guys, is resetting in this energy at this time. Home, family, ancestry, emotional security, becomes fertile ground for something new in this energy for you guys. It's about create a life that actually feels safe behind closed doors, okay? And that's the Leo, the moon energy, call it in for you guys, okay? Now, the eclipse energy is about old family roles and inherited expectations may be ready to go, ready to leave. You guys are allowed to stop carrying an identity your family gave you years ago, okay? So the question for you guys is, what family pattern ends with you, Taurus? Okay, I want you guys to think about that. You guys got flower moon energy. It's a time for growth. I can't make it up. Ain't that what your messages just said? It's a time for growth where your ideas and your plans they blossom into full potential. It's the energy right now for you guys for growth, renewal and blossoming. Okay, it's a time to awaken to new possibilities, embracing fresh starts and opportunities, that these fresh starts bring. Okay, guys? It's about, awakening, fresh beginnings, opportunity for you guys. You guys got a few messages out of here, okay? You rule the money house. Some of you guys could be experiencing financial stress in the energy, okay? But what you got to understand is blessings are coming, blessings are happen in disguise, okay? So financial challenges are a mirror. They reflecting where realignment is needed. The flow of abundance hasn't stopped. It's just waiting for you to step onto the path where your efforts and your purpose aligns. Okay, guys? Blessing in disguise energy is what feels like loss or failure. It's actually a blessing in the grander scheme of things. Okay. So though the meaning of this moment may still be unclear, its purpose will ultimately be revealed in time. So time for you guys. You guys got improvement on the table. Okay. Improvement. Look at this. Look at that step to success. That's the energy for somebody. That's where y'all headed. Improvement is already underway, guys. Even if it is obvious yet. Signs of progress will begin to surface soon. So keep going. The energy is shifting. And better days are ahead. All right. The magic of belief. The magic of belief, guys. I love it. Look at that unicorn. Okay. So when you believe in the magic of the universe, guys, you activate portals. And ain't that something? We in a whole portal right now. I can't make it up. And the portal is beyond the reach of logic. So your energy expands, your vibration shift, and unlocking new dimensions of possibility and good times, magic, serendipity. Okay. Receive it, Tars. Receive it. Y'all deserve it. Come on. Y'all got 3 angel messages. Y'all got silver messages. Okay, I love it. You got angel number 750. Limitless love, guys. Your angels are asking you to practice unconditional love today. Not only for others, but for yourself as well. Okay. So you can only accept as much love from the outside as you give yourself. So time to level up the amount that you're willing to receive from within. Journal about how you feel, and the vulnerability that occurs with demonstrating unconditional love to yourself and others. You got angel number 830. Start small. How you begin matters, guys. How you begin matters. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams that you're working towards live in, a small place. Seeds embedded in your daily activities, okay? So today, do every little thing as you would if it were larger. Put some added detail into your daily work. Why don't you cook a good dinner or expend a little additional effort, during your workout? Put a little bit more work in. Reflect on how every choice that you make in your daily life can move you towards long-term goals. Okay, guys? And your last message, angel number 746, big decisions ahead for y'all. Okay. The steps you must take have been revealed. All right. So the choice that you need to make presently has already been decided in your heart. So your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, they really validate that you know what to do. Looking within is the only work that's left. All right. So right now, ask the angels, ask spirit to reveal the answer to the big question in your life as you sit quietly, meditate this week. Okay, guys, or when you have time. But just add that into a daily routine for you. Meditation. Beautiful stars. That's y'all message, guys. All right. My beautiful Geminis, sun, moon, and rising, guys. What's up, Gemini? What's up, guys? Let's see what's up with y'all. In this new moon in Leo and eclipse energy for my beautiful Gemini collective, sun, moon, and rising. So, Gemini, you guys, the solar eclipse energy, you guys are truly shining within your social I'm sorry, your social circles, guys. Leo season already has you gathering with others. Y'all out kicking it, possibly joining clubs, right? This is the time for you guys to be a part of group activities. Time for you to collaborate. Your leadership skills are very obvious too. Okay. So Mercury directing the energy of you got some fascinating ideas that others embrace and they love it. Okay. So you guys are becoming a more effective communicator as well. All right. Hey, hey, real shady. What's up? Happy solar return. If your birthday hasn't already came, happy birthday. Happy you here. Okay. So, Gemini guys, I want you guys to say what you really mean. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gemini, no, seriously. Say what you really mean, guys. Okay, that is what and that ain't even a challenge. So I don't know if that's good, right? I'm just joking. Listen, your voice is powerful, guys. In writing, speaking, learning, and even teaching, okay? And communication for you guys under this new moon receives fresh energy. So say the thing that you've been afraid to say. Well, I don't know. I think that got to do with people who y'all love. I'm just joking. And the eclipse energy message for you guys is releasing old stories, okay? Outdated beliefs and the need to control how everybody interprets you. Stop. Don't worry about that, guys, okay? And the question that I got for you guys, Gemini, is what truth becomes possible when you stop explaining yourself, okay? I really want you guys to think about that, okay? So you guys got releasing old emotions and the energy and strengthening your bond with home and family. All right. So emotional release, connection is in y'all energy in this time, as well as home, matters of home, things of home. Okay. You are you reflect deeply on your progress, guys, and you prepare yourself for that final surge, that final push forward towards your goals. So growth is in the energy, insight, preparation for you guys. Okay, you guys got honor the fruits of your labor. I love that. Okay, it's about savoring life simple. You know, savoring life simple pleasures and grounding yourself in gratitude. I like that. So it's about fulfillment energy as well in the atmosphere for y'all. It's about gratitude and sensuality, you know, the five senses, enjoying family tree. And this is confirmation because it just came up in your ties. So your family ties can be a source of wisdom, all right? But they can also bring an inheritance of pain. So honoring your roots, your ancestors, okay? But be aware of the imprinted patterns that subconsciously influence your behavior, your thought process, how you see things, your perspective, right? I love it. If you've been dealing with bad weather, you got a double message of confirmation, right? So clouds gather and the winds howl. And you know, hell, the storm is just what it's a part of life, right? But it's saying it's not a time to really fight the energy, but to prepare or to reschedule your plans. You know what? I'm gonna run up out of here. Listen, y'all ready to laugh? Ain't this y'all president? Ain't this what happened today? Experiencing bad weather, and we heard in real time, and he had to switch the plane or some type of vehicle because they are making attempts. He overcome it. He overcame the situation. Y'all see that? Wow. Do y'all see that? But in the overall scheme of things, it's the energy for you guys, Gemini. You are overcome. If you haven't been through some, which we all go through. So, you know, just know that. And let me say this, you stronger than you think. And if you need to hear it, I'm saying it. Okay. So it's about focusing your mind, you know, and gathering your strength. Okay, you guys are moving through it, you overcome it, everything. You know, leaving doubt behind. Like Chief say, when y'all want to say when you pray victory over everything, victory over everything. Hold on to that, all right, Gemini. All right, Gemini, that's y'all message. That's what's up. So Cancer, what's up, my beautiful Cancers? What's going on, guys? My beautiful Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. So, Cancer guys, you know, you feel like the master of your finances. The solar eclipse might be, if you've been feeling that way, this energy could be a little humbling experience. You know, you've been a little reckless with the money. It's about considering your material possessions, okay? And if you've been diligent and you want to expand, focus on creating a blueprint. that you can use for the future. Okay. The solar eclipse, guys, is reminding you not to be reckless, but this energy, and even in this week, get started. Stick to your budget. Stick to it. You can do it. And just be more mindful of your spending habits. Okay. Some reevaluation in that area, right? So I want you guys to hold on to this. Know your value. Know your value, guys. So money, resources, talents, and self-worth are being written. This is bigger than income. You deciding what you believe that you deserve in this period under the new moon. This is a new moon message for you guys in Leo, right? This eclipse releases scarcity for you guys, comparison, and a habit of measuring your worth through what you own or what somebody gives you, right? So the question for you guys in this energy and in this shift and portal is what changes financially when you finally believe you're valuable. Okay. So I want y'all to think about that. Y'all got several messages on the table. You know, the energy of awakening for y'all, intense energy within you, right? You know, in this shift, in this eclipse, is calling for powerful forces that drive transformation, bold change, whole new chapter, whole new beginning for you guys. Time for you to awaken to new possibilities, right? Embracing fresh starts and the opportunity that the fresh starts are bringing and gonna bring you guys, okay? So it's about awakening, fresh beginnings, opportunity, power, awakening for you guys again, and transformation, right? It's a time for growth. It's a time for renewal, for your ideas and your plans. They blossom into full potential, okay? So growth, guys, renewal. You guys are blossoming, you know. It is also a period of inviting you into introspection. Some of you guys do need to take solitude. You know, this is offering an opportunity to release what no longer serves you as you prepare for renewal, new energy, you know, reflection, solitude, release, right? Let's get some foretell. My beautiful Cancer. Wish fulfillment. You deserve it. I love it. You know, let this be your confirmation, guys, that your wish will be fulfilled. It's different for you all, okay? So the universe is orchestrating the perfect circumstance for its arrival. I love that for you guys, okay? Let's get a few more messages. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. Uh-oh. Listen, wish fulfillment backs up faith field. Y'all see that? The inspiration. Oh, can you see it? It's too bright. I'm sorry. The inspiration is divine, guys. Y'all see that? Let me see. Hopefully y'all can see it. I don't want it to be too sorry about that. Hold on. I'm glad I see. I'm just reading, child. Your angels call on you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. Okay. So all of those ideas and spiritual downloads that you guys have been having, you know, are from a higher power. Y'all need to know that, okay? So it's about journal, journal, guys, about that dream that you have. List 3 steps that you can take towards making it a tangible reality, okay? So remember that the smallest steps are the most important ones, okay? And Cancer, that's y'all reading. My beautiful Cancers, sun, moon, and rising. All right, Leo. Y'all the start of the month. It's y'all time. It's y'all season. I'ma say it again. Happy, happy solar return to you guys. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, Teresa Horton. So Leo, guys, let's get into it. Astro energy for y'all this month. I mean, not month, but this new moon and this eclipse. Whoa. So The solar eclipse in your sign, guys, it's about how to to be proper like, okay? You guys y'all are always meant to be Leo, y'all the stars, you the moment, you know. So in this energy, an old story from that Saturn, that Saturnian energy in this Aquarius transit, which makes you rethinking some of your patterns and your partnerships, okay? It's, you know, they might come back. You're gonna see them come back around in this time. But this time around, you got the support from Jupiter needed to be victorious. I love that, Leo. You deserve it. They always be coming for the king and the queens, don't they? No, seriously, but believing in yourself, guys, is important. So learn how to wear your crown with pride. I need y'all to tilt that thing and move forward, okay? You know, learning, how to wear it with pride. This week is about career goals that are renewed for you guys and romantic experiences that feel really good. Y'all got love on the table. I was gonna say that, especially with Venus, it's up. So y'all might meet the love of a lifetime in this energy too, guys. And I know that sounds so cliche, but that shit is really possible. Okay, so you guys can see that anything is possible. Just have some faith, okay? So listen, I'm gonna ask y'all, Leo, who are you now? Who are you now, guys? All right. This is your eclipse. This is your new moon, okay? A new identity is emerging. You guys are being invited to reintroduce yourself, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me tell us. 1 second. Sissy on live. I'm gonna call you back, okay? Love you. Bye. Sorry about that. It's 11:11 on the clock. Make a wish, Leo. It's y'all time. Ain't that something? It was meant for that to happen. What is the odds of that? That's crazy. 11:11. Make a wish. It's y'all moment. It's like blowing that dandelion out. So listen, new moon message for y'all, Leo. A new identity is emerging. You guys are being invited to reintroduce yourself to yourself before you reintroduce yourself to the world. you know, and the eclipse energy is about the South Node, and it says an old version of Leo has completed its assignment. So releasing the costume, releasing the performance, and releasing an identity built around somebody else's applause. Okay. So who are you guys when nobody is watching? Because that's the person that may be the person that you are becoming. I want y'all to think about that. All right, Leo. So your messages, guys, got a lot of wow, that's deep. Releasing old emotions and strengthening your bond with home and family. Okay, emotional release energy in this portal. Connections and matters of home. Okay, so that could mean a lot of things bad when it comes to home. All right, Leos, you got let go of the past and embracing your personal transformation. It's about stepping fully into your power. It's about releasing, renewal, and empowerment. Okay, I'm gonna say something too. It's interesting because it's like once you start to pull the placement, it's kind of showing up too, just even in the messages because Leo, you got full moon and Cancer energy on the table, meaning what the card means. And remember, we talked about the royal house, releasing old. Scorpio is Plutonian, is death, is the death card in the deck. It's about, endings through endings come through beginnings. And do you see that it's saying matters of home? And that boy had to go home. Let go of the past pain, your daddy or Scorpio son, release. Because renewal, succession, personal transformation. Did y'all hear that? Stepping fully into your power. That's something to watch. Just got chilled, okay? And that's just interesting. But that's y'all message overall, but it's just interesting even in the energy because remember, Leo rules the royal house. Leo, y'all got a blessing in disguise coming. I love it. What feels like loss of failure is actually a blessing, guys, in the grander scheme of things. Through the meaning of this moment may still be unclear. Sometimes it'll be, you know how I be like, oh, thank God, you know. So its purpose will ultimately be revealed in time. Revelation comes, right? You guys got the healing pad. I'm talking about damn sure deserve it, don't we? You know, true healing happens on every level, guys. You know, physical, emotionally, spiritually, right? And as you care for your body, y'all hear that, Leo? You also nurture your thoughts, your mindset, and you release what no longer resonates. So you on your path to wellness, letting go of things, changing your daily routines for the better in this shift. You know, making better nutritional, choices and things like that for you guys. And adjusting your schedule to fit you. Leo is about you, you know. So time to pour into you. So you got listen, and this confirms your transformation. You hear me, Leo? Y'all got the message right here. You got turning the page. Now is your time to begin again. Okay? A chapter is closed in your life. Reinventing yourself is not easy, but it's necessary. It's necessary, all right? And your angels and your message now is to embrace, what reality combines with confidence and that you guys are ready to move ahead. Okay. So it's interesting because it's telling you to pull another card. And I can't look financial habits. Okay. Financial balance, checking your habits. It's a wake up call from your angels. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy, Leo. And your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. So take time today to get real about what's coming into and going out that bank account. So your paying attention, all right? Making any organizational changes that you can improve the flow of funds, all right? All right, my beautiful Leos, and that was y'all message under this powerful portal, guys. Wow. All right, Virgo, my beautiful Virgo. Sun, moon, and rising. What's up, Virgo? What y'all, let's see what y'all got going on. My big sister Ebony just called me too, right before that. That was Tia. She a Libra though. Forever, Virgo. Cheers. So let's talk about it. My beautiful Virgos. Sun, moon, and rising, guys. So Virgo. Let's see. It's tempting for y'all to be in y'all energy and stand to yourself. But during this eclipse and right now in this moment, you guys are very much more comfortable working by yourself, but collaborations, guys, they serve their purpose in this season ahead for you guys. Okay. This is a time when you guys are determined to research and for y'all to be putting in the work. Okay, patiently doing it and slowly doing it. Y'all are all about paying attention to the details, and y'all definitely all about putting in the work, right? So no rushing this week, guys. Ease up and just even ahead. This portal, you know, with this new moon and the eclipse, you gotta slow down just a bit. And remember, this eclipse is aspecting Saturn. So y'all got to pay attention to your health. You're here to perfect your craft, and it will make you an unstoppable energy. So again, you guys also can have a desire to travel and explore. Some of y'all, look, my best friend. Yes, this makes sense. I love these messages. It's true. So Virgo guys, I'm asking you guys to release before you rebuild. Okay, that's the energy for you guys that we lead with. So new moon message astrologically and just in the energy, Virgo, rest, retreat, spirituality is a thing for you guys, dreams, healing is in the energy. Your next beginning may start somewhere that nobody else can see. Okay. Now, eclipse message for Virgo is old subconscious patterns are surfacing because they're ready to leave. It's time for it to go. Okay. And guess what? This time it's gonna go even if you don't want it to go under eclipse. Okay. So stop trying to analyze Virgo everything into submission. Okay. So the question that I want you guys to hold on to in the portal is what are you finally ready to forgive? What are you ready to forgive? Surrender or put down. Okay. Interesting. Y'all got things of relationship right here on the table. Remember, it talked about collaborations just now in your, messages, guys. So setting intentions for balanced relationships, Virgo. Okay. And harmonious interactions. Balance is on the table. Relationships, harmony, energy. Okay. And listen, y'all got y'all energy. Ain't that y'all? I can't make the messages up. Set practical goals. Okay, guys, getting back to that. And focusing on personal growth and healing. Okay. So it's about organization. It's about healing and purpose. Um, I love that. A rare and mysterious phase is in the energy ahead too that invites you to explore the unseen, coming out of that comfort zone. Okay. And embracing transformation, embracing change for the good, guys. Rebirth. Hidden forces are on the table, okay? Look, facing shadows. Y'all facing shadows, okay? This is the time to look within, to confront what you've been avoiding, you know? The light you're seeking may be hidden in the energy of fear. So hold on to that. Divine intervention on the table for you guys. I love that. Okay, so when all seems lost, a higher power steps in. That's a fact, Jack. So what unfolds now, guys, is not of your making, but of a higher intelligence that it backs it up. You got that energy. Remember, it said mystic, so spirit is heavy. Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are around you. It's what you can't see. You're covered. That's the energy around. Beautiful Virgo. See what's up, y'all. So there we go. All right, Virgo. See what y'all got. Okay. This backs it up too. That's funny. So Virgo, no toxicity. Angel number 514. Detoxify your relationships, guys. Your angels want you to remove those toxic patterns from your relationship. They need to review a current relationship and make a change for the better. Okay? So if you can't mend it and move forward, it's okay to let it go. If that's the time you're in the ship. But, just think about it. Meditate, guys. If you can't mend it, move forward. Okay? You guys got angel number 153. Inner strength. Positive results are ahead. I love it. You know, if you've declined the right thing at the right time, your angels are applauding you for the recent focus on your self-discipline, okay? So the toxic things that you say no to produce positive results for you guys in the long run. All right. And by making these decisions, you're telling the universe that you're worth the effort. You worth the effort that it takes today to live your best life tomorrow. So gratitude is a thing, and just reflecting on the goodness that you've done for yourself. Okay, guys. and when you said no to something that isn't for you. So remember that. And, you know, don't be unapologetic for that. All right. So that's what's up, Virgo. That was y'all message under this portal. So Libra, what up, Libra? My beautiful Libras. Sun, moon, and rising. What's up, Libra? What y'all got going on? Let's see. Under this portal. A major shift, y'all. We about to witness history. Watch. Y'all gonna be like, that Erica, that girl said that shit. Let me have a little sip of my beautiful Libra, sun, moon, and rising, guys. So let's talk about the astro weather first. So Libra, guys. You guys, it's a lovely week energy, guys, for you guys to return to an old project. You know, you guys are learning to honor yourself more with this Leo season energy here. It continues to boost your confidence levels, Libra. You know, Saturn is adding some challenges, but it's nothing that you can't handle. I want y'all to remember that. So I want you guys to take a moment to consider your plans for the future, Libras, okay? Jupiter, it helps you take command of your ship. You the captain. So you must trust yourself and you got to trust the process, guys. You know, that's how you discover who you are and what actually really, really motivates you, okay? So, new moon message, guys. For you, it's about community. For y'all, it's about friendships. It's about networking and your future vision. Okay, to receive fresh energy, right? Is new people can help connect you to the future that you're building as well. Collaborations, right? And the eclipse message for you guys is old friendships, audiences, or social identities they just may no longer fit with you anymore. So, a question that I got for you guys, my beautiful Libras, are you guys staying connected because you belong there or because you've known them for a long time? I want y'all to really think about it, okay? So, the energy you guys got in this quarter, a bold new beginning, guys, okay? It's urging you guys to take charge and confidently pursue your passions, okay? So initiative energy is on the table. Courage, guys. New beginnings for y'all, okay? You guys got, a time for deep reflection in this, portal. Um, and deep insights, also deep insights coming in for you guys. Y'all gonna be gathering wisdom, preparing for the next phase of your journey. You got a good journey ahead, guys. It's about reflection in this energy, wisdom, gratitude, transition, right? And look, I can't make it up. Smooth sailing. Y'all see that? Ain't that crazy? Wow, I love it. So listen, the waters are calm. If you've been on them down some rough waters, just know calm is in the energy, guys. And your journey should progress smoothly without major obstacles. And look, what if one of y'all really going on a boat trip? Well, that's a good confirmation, right? The universe, even bigger than that, the universe supports you as you float effortlessly towards your destination, okay? And look, community. I love that. That's y'all message. Y'all see that? Not everyone will understand your calling, but your people will. Okay? Your people will. That's a fact. Y'all here. Y'all my people. My soul family. I'm happy. So seek those who speak your soul's language, guys, and create a circle, an energy. It just said that where you're valued, where you're supported, right? So let's get some angel number messages for my beautiful Libra. My sister Libra. The one that just called too. Okay. Divine connection, guys. The mind, body, and spirit unite. Angel number 300, okay? So your angels, they acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right of the right now. I love that, Libra. The unity of your mind, your body, and your spirit, it creates a conduit for spirit messages. Okay, guys? So it's about meditation for y'all in the energy of this portal, getting back to that. Okay? You know, your third eye chakra, center right here, that forehead. Okay? Repeating mantras. Repeat this mantra, Libra. Listen to this. I trust my abilities. I'm going to repeat it for y'all. I trust my abilities. Okay? All right. Let's see. I love that. And this is even more confirmation. So y'all got a lot, the veil is thin. Libra, y'all got a lot of energy from y'all loved ones that crossed this week. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, because you got divine connection and you also got angelic company. Okay. So let me say this one. First, this message is angel number 752. And it says try, Libra. Okay, learn something new. There's something that you want to do deep down inside, but you guys feel you gonna never be able to actually do it. Y'all better get up out of that right now. Your angels remind you that you don't have to be an expert. You just gotta go for it because you want to do it. Okay, it's time to download that foreign language out. Time for y'all to try new recipes. What y'all gonna cook? You know what's so good? Let me say something. Let's see, y'all. Young Sue, she's Korean. I love her so much. She a Libra, and that's my cousin Alan Jr.'s mom. And my mom was talking about when we were little, this chicken soup that she made, and it was so damn good, y'all. I'm talking about it never went past it was always empty. But I say that to say she gave me the recipe this week. Isn't that special? And then this is saying right here for y'all to try the recipe, right? So looking into steps for starting the vegetable garden that you guys want, okay? What you've been dreaming of. So do something new, guys, that you never thought that you could do. All right? Own that shit, all right? Angelic company, angel number 701, you're being protected. Your angels see the struggle that you're undergoing presently, and they want you to feel their loving presence, supporting you. So calling upon them to show themselves to you in signs and messages today, and in the love and compassion of those around you. Okay, guys? So ask them to show you their love. Showing up. I told you the veil is thin. And let me just tell you, you're going to believe it when you see it. So y'all pay attention to the numbers, the sign, the birds that come to the windowsill, the red birds. All right, Libra, that was y'all messages, my beautiful Libras. Sun, moon, and rising. Scorpio, what's up, Scorpio? What y'all got going on? We're finna see in this portal, my beautiful Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising. Oh, I gotta put this one off. Let me see. Got it. My beautiful Scorpios, sun, moon, and rising. So let's talk Astro weather, Scorpio. This energy, and even in this quarter starting this week, you guys are taking new roles. I love it. This solar eclipse energy, it illuminates the highest part of your chart, guys. Okay. So this moon in Leo, you guys are reminded how to lead without doubting yourself. This energy is preparing you guys for new adventures. Okay. And it's different for you all, but you better know it's on the way. Okay. It also brings up parts of your past and your personal history, okay? Remember, Leo season highlights the skills that you have and how they help you break barriers. in your career house. Okay. So if you a sun in Leo, this is an energy around your careers. Okay. Also, Scorpio, I want you guys, listen, you in this portal, your definition of success is changing. Okay. I'm gonna say it again. Your definition of success, guys, is changing. Okay. So a new moon message for you guys is career, reputation, and purpose are illuminated. Something wants to put you in a bigger position of authority. All right. And the eclipse message that you guys got is you may need to release an old title, an ambition, or a public identity first. Okay. And the question that I have for you guys, I want you to hold on to is if nobody could applaud your success, Scorpio, would you still want the life that you're chasing? I want you guys to think about that, okay? So, embracing your vision, guys, all right? In this energy, embracing your vision for the future, expanding your horizons. It's about expansion for y'all, okay? Freedom is on the table, vision, okay? Honoring the fruits of your labor. Okay, you deserve it. Savoring life's simple pleasures and grounding yourself in gratitude. Let that be a theme, in this energy of new portal and shift ahead for you guys. It's about fulfillment. It's about gratitude. It's about sensuality. Okay, revelation is on the table for you guys. Something that's been going on for a while. Well, there go your confirmation. You're gonna get a revelation, okay, Scorpio? The energy of the bells are partying. Wow. We're talking about King Charles. Y'all hear that? Scorpio sun. Biden. Scorpio sun. The bells are partying. Okay, and the hidden truths are ready to be revealed, guys. This revelation may challenge your current perceptions, but it will ultimately empower you to act from a place of truth, okay? Recognition. You deserve it, baby. Recognition on the table, Scorpio. The world is taking notice of what you bring to the table. And it shift ahead, okay? Whether it comes in the form of award, accolades, or praise. Let this be the reminder that you're capable of great things, okay, Scorpio? This is in regards to your family tree. Y'all have to run the hell up out of here. Do y'all see this? And I ain't even did the reading yet on here. But this is y'all as a collective energy. But it's still powerful because y'all, especially y'all that's been at the beginning of this with me. Your family ties can be a source of wisdom, but they can also bring an inheritance of pain. So honoring your roots in the energy, but be aware of the imprinted patterns that subconsciously influence your behavior. All right, Scorpios, I love it. This came out for somebody else. At least you know you're gonna be overcoming some bad weather. Okay, navigating right on up through it. I'm here for it. Been dealing with some things that's been in your past, but you got to gather your strength. You got to focus your mind. Okay, Scorpios, you got to leave, the doubt, all of that. You got to let it go. You got to leave that behind. That's not gonna go into these new ones, you know. And the bad weather that you've been experiencing. Okay, some of y'all gonna be going to see like probably get a reading or get a message that's on the table. Some of you guys are light workers. Okay, um, powerful tarot readers and sages, and the gifts come through different ways. This message is for you guys, and it's definitely the theme of y'all zodiac sign. Okay, it's natural to you guys, intuitive, knowing all these people's secrets. Y'all be knowing them, baby. Hey, my baby one. Okay, um, you guys are being called upon, so Your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, they calling on you right now to use your spiritual development. For some of y'all are a tarot reader and a seer. And y'all might need to be up here on this platform. So what you afraid of? Let's get to it. Come on. I want to see you up here. It's time for you guys to make changes in your life, okay? Work so as to carry out this divine calling. Y'all got a divine calling. Mm. Reflect on how you can contribute to the healing of the world around you. Look what y'all got. Infinity. It's a powerful message. Universal abundance. The universe abundantly supports you guys. The force of love is around. The number enhances all attributes of all the energy. All of it is creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Okay? So visualize the power of the universe, guys. And visualize it flowing into you. Envision your own creative forces amping up to meet you. Okay? So that's the energy for you guys. My beautiful Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Y'all got trained, but y'all all about it. Because through those endings, new beginnings come in. And that's the blessings, right? So, my beautiful Saggies, what's up, Saggy? What y'all got going on? We're gonna find out. My beautiful Sagittarius collective. Sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what y'all got going on. Get to it. My beautiful Sagittarius collective. Sun, moon, and rising. So, Saggy, Astro, energy, guys. Jupiter, your ruling planet, baby. It's in Leo. So you guys could be thinking about learning, going back to school on some type of level, beginning a new course, learning something that's sharpening your tools. In this eclipse energy, it continues this story for you guys, okay? So you guys could be navigating your journey, on the journey, about to take a journey, literally. All right. And let me just say this. When you go on that journey, you guys gonna uncover some hidden treasure. Remember that. Remember I said this, okay? So it's all about trial and error for you guys. And as you begin to see the map a lot more clearly, did you hear me? As you begin, you see the map a lot more clearly, okay? So even in this week ahead, you're gonna be starting to understand what you want to do in the long run. What do you want to do in the long run, Sagittarius? Because you got to know Saturn is about to push you. So Saturn is pushing you guys to begin that planning phase that you've been avoiding, some of y'all. So, Sagittarius, I want you guys to expand the vision. I want y'all to expand the vision, okay? So it's about new moon message for you guys. It's about travel, education, spirituality, publishing, and your worldviews are opening. Okay? So life wants to become bigger again. You deserve it. Eclipse energy for you guys message. Releasing beliefs that you've outgrown. You can see things of that. Okay. So it's about something you once considered truth it may no longer fit anymore. Okay. You know, something you once considered truth may no longer fit who you become. Okay. So question I got for you guys is, where has your vision become too small for your future? I really want y'all to think about that. Okay. There's a message for y'all. Connecting with like-minded individuals, guys, is in the energy for y'all. Pursuing, collective progress. Okay. Collaboration is on the table for you guys. Um, Progress, energy, insight, reconnecting with prime, ooh, this y'all messages, and that's crazy how they just flew out. So it's about reconnecting with your primal strength and your intuition. It's yielding you towards leadership. Y'all hear that? Because whatever y'all is sharpening on y'all tools is because y'all lead in the way. Wow. And it's about self-empowerment for you guys as well, okay? So intuition, guys, strength and leadership. If this ain't y'all messaging y'all energy and confirmation, Jupiter expansion, look at that higher plan on the table. It's a higher plan for you guys. Y'all see that? A higher plan is literally unfolding. And look, I should have turned this over because maybe y'all have been feeling lost. And this is back your messages up. It's letting you know it's a higher plan. Y'all see that? Wow. A higher plan is unfolding for you guys beyond what you can consciously comprehend, okay? The divine design is perfectly aligned to support, you know, your growth as an individual, as well as the harmony of a collective overall. So not knowing where you're going doesn't mean that you off track and you've been feeling like some shit been out of line, off place. You know, some of life's most important discoveries come when you allow yourself to just wander. Sometimes you just gotta sit in it because that is gonna come to you, right? So let's get some angel number message for y'all. My beautiful Sagittarius. Listen, I love it. Look at that. Communicate. Communicate. Angel number 611. Speak your heart. Say what you need to say, guys. Your angels are encouraging you to communicate your wants and your needs and your thoughts. Okay. Um, to the people around you and who love you. All right. Think of a change that could make a relationship in your life stronger. Tell the person that you love about it in a way that they can hear you. Okay. You got several messages. And it's funny because they all correlate to your messages. It's deep. Angel number 830 is about starting small. Y'all see that? I want to make sure y'all can see it. Is it better that way? You see it? So how you begin matters, guys. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams that you're working towards live. If you've been thinking small, okay, your seeds embedded in your daily activities, your daily routine. Today you do every little thing as you would if it were larger. Do it as if it were bigger. Put some added details into your daily work. Okay, cook a good meal. Somebody else got this message. It's spending a little additional effort during your workout, during your me time, yourself. Your daily life can move you towards your long-term goals, okay? And look, how you plan, backing it up with angel number 957, go forth, right? Stick with your decisions, Saggy. The choice you made is the one you need to stick with. Remember that. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they guard against that energy. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of a bigger picture. Remember that. So meditate, get back to more of that for you. And focus on your solar plexus chakra. Okay, guys? And a mantra for you guys to hold on to. I am confident. Let me hear you say it again. I am confident, right? So you got farewell. Y'all let some ish go. Get rid of some things. Looking fondly on what was. It's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. It is. Your angels, ancestors, spirit guys, they see that you're letting go of things. that once served you well, that it reminds you that it's necessary to do so, right? But you just gotta visualize moving past the thing if that's for you, right? But just show your angels and ancestors and spirit guides gratitude for what you're releasing. And ain't that interesting that it's your solar eclipse message? So you gotta think about what you're letting go of as you are seeing to what you doing, what you want to do. So angel number 411, important relationships, themes of relationships. Y'all see that, guys? See the value in those you love. Y'all keep getting energy in this. You called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Well, you know, y'all are the ultimate bachelorette. So that's something for y'all to really think about. So think about how you can tell this loved one how much you care for them and really appreciate them. That's an exercise, you know, and how you see them in your life, how you view them in your life, and make time for them. If it ain't today, work on it, make time for them. Coming up ahead, but it's about communication and communicating to them how important they are to you. That's a message for some of y'all. And that was y'all messages. My beautiful Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Oh no, Cappies. My bad. It is Sagittarius. Cappies, you up next. Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? My beautiful Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising, guys. What's up? Let's see what's going on with y'all. Let's see what's up. My beautiful Capricorns, sun, moon, and rising, guys. So, Cappy, let's talk Astro weather for y'all, baby. So, Cappy, eclipse. It's a period of decluttering for you guys and releasing what no longer serves you. And by doing that, is you guys are really paving the way for something greater to really enter your life. Okay. Um, if some of y'all been struggling at work, it's time for you guys to slow down, be more methodical. All right. Especially this eclipse, it makes an aspect to your ruler, your planetary ruler, Saturn, right? So step by step, you can, like she said, if I get to bit by bit. So step by step, you can get to where you want to go. As long as you just don't rush or pressure yourself. So that's gonna be the exercise for y'all, right? So in this energy, guys, Capricorn, transform the attachment. Okay. I want you guys to hear me. I want you guys to transform the attachment. Okay. So share money. Okay. Intimacy, guys, investments, inheritance, and deep emotional bonds. They receive a reset. It's your new moon message. Okay. In Leo. Eclipse energy releases unhealthy control, debts, or emotional or financial attachments that keep you tied to an expired version of your life. Okay, Capricorn? So that's the eclipse energy. That's what y'all release. So the question I have, I want y'all to hold on to is what are you afraid you'll lose if you finally let go of shit? Just let go. What you think? I'm interested to see what y'all say. It's your energy. Celebrating your achievements. Celebrate yourself, guys. Okay. You know, express your authentic self. Celebration energy, guys. Pride, but in a good way. Okay. Authenticity is in the energy, you know, grounded, present, move energy, focusing on laying solid foundations and gradually building towards your goal. Stability, foundation, it's going to be building momentum is on the table. Okay. Let me, I love it. It's your messages too. Dealing with vicious cycles, Capricorn. Y'all see that on the table? You know, if you've been caught in any type of patterns that can repeat itself, holding you in a place of frustration or stagnation energy, it's time for you guys to step back, you know, identify the root cause and make conscious choices to break free. Okay. So some of y'all been dealing with some deep shit, some bullshit, and guess what? The message is even more confirmation. You're gonna be cutting some ties to some things in this eclipse portal. Y'all see that? Not all connections are meant to, last. You gotta think about that. Some bonds become chains, guys, holding you back from the life that you're destined to live. So it's time for you guys to cut those ties that no longer serve you. Okay? Good weather on the table. I love it. Good weather on the table, baby. Clear skies are on the horizons. You deserve it. You do. It's about presenting opportunity to move forward with your plans. So opportunities will show up for you guys in the portal ahead, okay? And you go with confidence, you know. Make sure that you guys are the builders of the zodiac. So what are your plans that you got in place? Okay. The conditions are right. The timing is good for new ventures. So new projects, fruitful new projects. Y'all see that? I like that, Kathy. You guys got create. I can't make it up. They go confirmation. Y'all see that? Wow. Look. 857 creative flow. You are ready, baby. You are ready. I love it. Your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are telling you that the creative flow of ideas are coming in fast. Take it all in. There's a lot being fed to you all over the place, right? But it's not essential that you remember or can hold it all in. Just make sure that you're meditating, writing things down. Maybe keep a journal and keep it beside your bed too. Okay. But keep it near so it's something that you will be able to write down as soon as your thoughts come up. Okay. And just continue to write things throughout the day. You're gonna see a blessing come out of there. Watch what I tell you. The bigger picture, look, angel number 662. And Callie I think y'all got that straight today. Callie. What's up, Callie? That's what y'all lottery was for midday. Angel number 662. Big picture. Make choices that reflect the main goal, guys. Okay. So your angels ask that instead of focusing on the little things, okay, that can distract you and create that negativity energy, you shift your focus to the big picture. So your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. So reflect upon your main goals right now. I want y'all to think about it. Write it down, journal. Y'all keep getting that message over and over again. Maybe because when you put it on paper, it becomes real, right? So do that, all right? And that's y'all messages. My beautiful Capricorns, sun, moon, and rising. So Aquas, what's up, my people? My good Aquas, what's up, baby? What y'all got? Let's see what y'all got going on under this portal. I hope y'all doing good. Let me, okay. My beautiful Aquarius is sun, moon, and rising, guys. So let's talk Astro, baby. Let's get into it. So my Aquas, you know, honesty is the best policy within your relationships. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. So listen, the solar eclipse is helping you guys evolve your current connection. Business partnerships can be tested, but Saturn energy has your back. Remember that. So relationships either evolve or they can just get the fuck on at this time. I'm telling you. So this energy, and even in the week, this week ahead, you guys are learning to be more discerning with the people in your life. Okay. So the South Node in Leo really shows you guys how to release the connections and have that real low vibrational power dynamic. Okay. So I want y'all to remember that. Let's get some messages for y'all. Beautiful. Here's this. Sun, moon, and rising, baby. What y'all got? Love it. Time to embrace joy. Celebrating life, guys. It encourages connections with loved ones. Y'all messages is backing it up. Okay. And even in the moments of happiness, enjoying life. I love it. Eat some strawberries, guys. Set intentions for your long-term goals. Wow. Stability, guys, and cultivating more material abundance. And more material abundance is on the way for you guys. Stability is in energy. Prosperity is in energy. Grounding space. I can't take y'all. Look at y'all message. Wow. Miraculous look. I love it for y'all. Fate smiles upon you guys, all right? Aligning you to stars to open. You know, a path of unexpected fortune energy. I love it. So listen, y'all need to go ahead. Hey, if y'all don't play the lottery, this is the week to give that thing a shot. Okay. You know, it's a reminder, guys, too, that even in the dark times, the universe, your angels, ancestors, and spirit guys show up for you guys, and they gonna send you some sudden blessings. I love that. That's such a good message. Let's get some angel number messages for y'all. Beautiful aqua. Listen, there it is. Let's see what y'all got. There you go. Big decisions, baby. Big decisions. Angel number 746. You know, the steps that you must take have been revealed to you guys. You know? The choice you need to make presently, you know, it already has been decided in your heart space. Leo, the heart of the lion. Mm. So your angels validate that you know what to do. Looking within is the only work that's left. Okay, so it's about asking your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to reveal the answer to the big question, guys, in your life. Okay, meditate, you know, get back to that in that energy too. That's a message for some of y'all. You got angel number 893, trusted universe, guys. Okay, step into the unknown. That's a message. You know, the universe has an abundance of opportunities for you. Okay. But you have to step into the unknown to receive the opportunities, guys. So your angels support you and they remind you not to let fear hold you back from growth. It's about standing in front of that mirror. And I want you to repeat this to yourself, guys. I want you to say this. I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. I'm going to say it again. I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. Okay? And just keep doing it and allow that. And you're going to see. Okay? I love it. So that's your messages, guys. I was just trying to see if Spirit had another message, but that's it. That's it, guys. Sometimes it might not be one thing that may come out, but we good. All right. Peace and love. I love y'all. My aqua. That's y'all messages, guys. Under this portal. Okay, so my beautiful Pisces. What's up, Pisces? What's up, baby? What y'all got? Let's see what y'all got. What y'all messages are. For my beautiful Pisces. Collective. Sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, guys. So let's talk a little astro real quick for y'all. So Pisces, guys, solar eclipse pushes you guys to face the fears. It's about owning your power. The sun is in Leo right now. So this is going to be topics and themes related to family history that's going to come up for y'all. And it can uncover some hidden truths around this time. I'm going to be interested to see what y'all say. Okay? So there's potential for you guys to reconcile with the past, you know, as you close chapters. Because just because you reconcile don't mean you may stay with some of you might, you know. But you guys are also going to be witnessing your strength as Saturn in Aries continues to push you forward, you know, strong in the energy. Okay. So Pisces, guys, your life needs a new rhythm. I want y'all to hold on to that in this portal. Your life needs a new rhythm, guys. So the new moon message for you, work is going to be around work, health, habits, routines, and daily responsibilities, guys. They're resetting for y'all, okay? So small choices now can create major changes later for y'all. The eclipse message that you guys got is about releasing routines that exhaust you and that you know you ain't got no business doing. Okay? But releasing those routines that drain you for real because you gotten used to surviving and pushing through it. Okay? So the question that I want you guys to hold on to, Pisces, in this portal is what daily habit belongs to the old you? What daily habit belongs to the old you, guys, but not the person that you're becoming? I want y'all to think about that, okay? So, making sure. Let me shuffle the deck. So you guys got a time of expansion, guys, and adjustment with growing confidence and propelling you towards your goals. Okay. So you got expansion on the table, guys. You got confidence on the table. You got adjustment on the table. Preparation is in the energy for you guys. Okay. Energy, my beautiful Pisces. Okay. Think about it. Preparation is out for some of you guys. So it's like y'all kind of all over the place with the energy come through sometimes. A few messages. That's why I want to come out like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and see because when they come out of the clump, they no messages. It just is what it is. So let's go on with it. It's a time of steady growth, guys, for you. You know, momentum where belief and action build the strength necessary for you guys to achieve your goals. Okay. So it's about growth, you know, building belief, progress is in the energy of the shifting portal ahead, okay? So accessing, your progress and making necessary adjustments, Pisces, to restore balance, okay? And that was in your messages that it led with. So it's about harmony, adjustment and reflection is in the energy, okay, guys? You guys got, communication will be a thing in this portal head, your truth, finding clarity in your thoughts, in your words. Okay, guys, it's about clarity. Oh, sorry. It's about clarity. It's about expression, and it's also about flexibility. Okay, guys, it's about flexibility. Sorry about that. The energy, guys. Even though this portal coming in for y'all is amplified because it's propelling you towards, powerful actions and bold manifestation. Okay. So amplification energy, intensity, power. Okay. Y'all got a few messages. Connecting with like-minded individuals in the energy for y'all too in this portal. Pursuing collective progress. It's about collaboration energy, progress, insight coming in. Okay, so y'all, it's like it's a few messages when you see it to me. Um, Fruits of your labor and a heavy burden. So some of y'all, it can be the energy of dealing with a heavy burden, carrying the unbearable weight of obligations, responsibilities, right? The inner battles that you deal with. But, you know, it's not always your load to bear it all. And, Pisces energy, it does represent sacrifices. The hangman. Y'all allow yourself to be that energy. Mm-mm. It's about fruits of your labor. And for some of y'all, this is a heavy blessing about to come because it's backing up this message. Wow. Fruits of labor, guys. Sun ripening the crops for y'all in this portal. Remember, eclipse, this new moon, what happens within the next week, possibly the next 2 weeks, 6 weeks, and even within the next 6 months ahead, right? So I want to remind y'all of that. Seeing a huge blessings coming in, okay? So it's time for you guys to reap the rewards for what the work that y'all done put in. And you purposefully have cultivated these things, right? And I wanted to show you guys at the bottom of the deck because like energy of maybe something like this could have been on your mind. But just know that it's gonna get solved, a problem solved, right? So it's about the fog of uncertainty that some of you guys would just know is lifted or has lifted. So in this energy, revealing solutions that you've been looking for. Okay, guys. So answers that you seek, they're coming. Clarity comes. Okay. Clarity comes to release of an energetic blockage that's allowing you guys to take action and be bold. Take action. Stand on business with confidence. Okay. I did them all. When I get off the line live, I think you're gonna be able to go back. So hey, Clackleberry 8060. I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, I started at the top and I'm learning how to I'm gonna put the timestamp in the comments. It'll be later, but it's in there. And hey baby, I'm happy you here. I'm actually on the last time. I'm on Pisces. But all of them are in there, and these readings are a little longer, so I definitely don't have to put them in there. But I wanted to make sure I knew that they would be longer too. That's another reason why I wanted to come live for y'all. So I want y'all to have these messages under this portal. Portal is a profound portal ahead, okay? So 662 guys, Pisces, big picture energy. Making choices that reflect the main goal, guys. So your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are acting instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity. Okay, it's about shift your focus to the big picture. I want you guys to look ahead, changing your perspective for the better. Okay, this energy reminds you that when you keep that in, what you hold on, the vision, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Okay, guys? So it's about reflecting upon your main goal and reflect on it now. Get in motion, okay? Put that thing to paper. It's one thing when we dream, but when you put it to paper, it becomes real. That's what y'all all about, you know. Um, just know that when you do that with that daily routine with consistency, guys, and doing it constantly, you're gonna see some things unfold in a beautiful way, a major way, but in a beautiful major way, right? So let's get a few more angel number messages for my beautiful Pisces. Collective Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces. 1, 2. Oh, okay. That's one call, so we'll take it. Got a few angel number messages, guys. A few more. It's about angel number 315, decluttering life, creating mental space. Ain't that what we're talking about? That's crazy. Wow. So your state of mind, Pisces, guys, it's a direct reflection of your physical space. So your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides are signaling you guys to work needs to be done. Your work got to be done. It's time for y'all to put in the work, okay? So it's a time for you guys right now to declutter your space. Y'all need to sage. Open up those windows, release that energy. This is about, releasing that stagnation, okay? And taking inventory of the room, taking inventory of just everything, reevaluating stuff. It's different for you all, you know. And if it's some things that you can clean up, store, donate, recycle, even throw away. Remember, that's gonna bring you guys some clarity. So releasing some things. It's funny. Got the same message confirmation. Angel number 435. Goodbye. Chapters have ended and are ending for you guys. Okay. So something in your lives are over, and this is really a profound shift ahead, right? So this present moment energy requires you to let go of some things, and it's okay to be sad. For some of you guys, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and mourn what was. Yeah, easier said than done, right? But you know, it's just a time of release overall in certain things and situations in your life, guys. So a mantra to hold on to is I allow myself to heal at my own pace. I'm gonna say it again. I allow myself to heal at my own pace, okay? And angel number triple fours, and that's ancestors. Angels watch. Your prayers are heard. You're being heard. So something you've been praying for, you're gonna see an answer come, guys. Okay? Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are guiding you. Some prayers gonna be answered. Prayers of protection. You know, some of you guys really been going through some things. Struggle is different for everybody. Sometimes people just might be struggling inner turmoil, right? But it's a time, all right? So you being led by this energy to just thank them. Thank them for their protective presence because they got your back and they shift you forward, right? I love it. So your prayers are heard. So make sure that you stay in connection, guys. The bells are thin. Some of y'all gonna get some messages from your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So watch out for that. So that's y'all messages. My beautiful Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, guys, I know it was long, but I did it for a reason because I want y'all to have those messages and readings. When I get a chance, I promise I still got to do the timestamps for Housewives, but I knew I had to come live for this one. So, we got a lot to get into. So just make sure that you keep the notification bells on, guys. I gotta do the political readings just because of the transits. You know, I've been saying it since last 3, 4, 5 weeks. Past 2, 3 weeks, I've been saying it, especially if y'all been in here in the lives, okay? So we're gonna definitely get into Harry and Charles and all them because the spotlight is on the Leo house, which is the royal house. And then we'll do a quick one on Biden and I'm concerned, you know. And this Leo eclipse, like we spoke of as well, and it's the president, Donald Trump, as well. So we got to really look out for all of that. It's gonna be a big shift, y'all, ahead. Y'all gonna be like, Erica keep saying that, but I'm just kind of letting y'all know it's y'all about to see some changes in real time. We gonna witness history happen. We're gonna see some kings rise, and we gonna see some kings fall, for real. So, celebrity readings definitely on the way. I want to know how y'all. I can see. I'm loving y'all support and love for Housewives. And again, I know for some of y'all like, well, where the hell did it go? I end up having to remove it for copyright. It wasn't nothing to my page, like that. But Bravo, NBC Universal is serious about Housewives content. So I had to remove the clip, so it's back up there. For some of you guys who didn't get to see it, I went through the looks. We had a good time on the live, and make sure you go to Portia's reading. I'm gonna put the timestamps in there because it was crazy how I did some of these readings on these ladies, and some of the things, even Portia's was profound because it was like in real time. So make sure y'all check it out, and it'll be towards the end because I did all the ladies for everybody who asked, and I also did at the end. I asked quick on Nene. I did ask on Kenya, Britt, Edie, and Candy. So they're at the very end. And we'll go back. Someone asked about doing Nene on her own. We will, but hopefully that'll help you in the time. Okay? So that's up there. We got a lot of celebrity reasons. I got a good idea of who I want to do as a band, a throwback. I don't see if y'all can think about it, okay? But we got a lot to talk about. Make sure y'all let me know who y'all want to see. Drop down in the comments on somebody that y'all want me to do soon and now. And I still ain't did the zodiac sign, so it'll be for the rest of this month of August. But I'll still talk about this month, quickly energy for y'all and what it means in the month of August. So just keep the bells on. I'm working and I'm gonna get it out. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here too. Peace and love. I'll see y'all shortly. And I'm gonna timestamp this when I get a chance. Make sure you get your messages, okay? See y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here too.
Thanks for watching the Common Corner Show. Peace and love, soul family. And I'll see you guys in the next one.